Worldwide, there are 20,000 species of bees. There are 3 types of bees inside each hive: workers, drones, and a queen. The workers and the queen are female. The queens are reproductive and are larger than the workers. The drones are male, have much larger compound eyes, and do not have stingers. The best known bees are honey bees, responsible for producing the honey we know. However, there are about 4,000 types of bees distributed throughout the world. Without the bees, there would be no honey, a nutritious product that these insects get from the nectar of the flowers. Honey is the winter food reserved for bees, with which they feed the larvae. This ensures that the next generation will be ready by spring. Bees are excellent pollinators. More than 75% of the world's food crops depend to some extent on pollination. For plant reproduction, the transfer of pollen is needed from the anthers, or male parts of a flower, to the stigmas, which are its female parts, either from the same plant or from other plants that are at a certain distance. That is why the importance of bees. Bees go through 4 stages during their growth: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Fertilized eggs develop into worker females, while unfertilized eggs become males. In this way, in the hives, the sex of the individuals about to be born is decided. The sperm necessary for this is kept by the queen, who is able to keep in her body the amount required to maintain the colony throughout her life. There are 2 different situations that can generate the need for a new queen: the death of the queen bee, or the creation of a new swarm due to lack of space. The worker bees do not live long, and the survival of a hive depends directly on the queen. When the workers suspect that they will need a new one soon, they select 3 to 5 larvae that they will place in the so-called royal cells. They are special cells, large in size. These larvae will feed only on royal jelly, which implies that they will be large, with a protruding abdomen. They will have a significantly higher longevity than other members of the same hive, living between 3 and 5 years, unlike the workers, who usually live a maximum of 5 weeks. They will have the capacity to lay up to 2,000 eggs a day. Once these larvae are born, a fight will start, and only the strongest that survives will be the new queen. Once the hive has a new queen, the males chase the female during the nuptial flight, trying to reproduce with her. However, only the fastest males will manage to fertilize her. Once full of sperm, the queen bee returns to the hive to rest for a few days, before beginning to lay eggs that will help the hive grow. But how do they create the hive? Wax is the material that bees use to build their nests. It is produced by young honey bees, which secrete it as a liquid through their wax glands. Upon contact with air, the wax hardens and forms small wax flakes on the underside of the bee. Wax is produced by all species of honey bees, although the waxes produced by different bee species have slightly different chemical and physical properties. Bees play an essential role for the ecological balance in nature and for human life, due to their role as pollinators and their ability to produce honey, royal jelly, wax, and propolis. Bees have earned the name of most important beings on the planet for their role in pollination. It is a fact that bees are far from being a problem for humans. They are generally quite harmless and will bite only if threatened. In addition, they do not transmit diseases like mosquitoes or cockroaches. However, for those who are allergic, a sting can mean a problem. The bees do not attack by themselves, if not until they are provoked, so it is recommended that in case you have a honeycomb at home or near it, it is better to call a professional. The capacity for organization and communication between bees makes them stand out as the best insects within the group of pollinators. The world values bees, but does very little to prevent their decline. Let's just protect them and leave the rest to them. Thanks for staying until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be seeing you in another new adventure. See you soon. Bye.